How long y'all been together?
Shit, just a couple of months. It ain't been long.
So is the trust there?
Shit, I have no trust the fuck out of me for nothing. Look, I trust her, but she don't trust shit about me.
It's because I'm Colombian. It's because I'm Colombian.
So would y'all be down? Would y'all be down to switch phones for 30 seconds each?
No.
You go through her phone and she go through yours. For 30 seconds.
I catch everything she got. Like, look. I catch her on a daily basis.
So you're not down to switch phones?
Look,
why not?
She can take mine, but I ain't gonna
Why don't you want to switch phones?
Because
what?
Because she got them hoes. Look, she got a roster.
No, we have to trust each other.
You got a roster?
No.
Bro, she got a fucking roster, bro. Look, that's the consequence of having a fine ass girl. Is that they got a fucking roster and she thinks she don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I know.
So you down to give her your phone?
Yeah, she get my shit.
But you won't give him yours?
Hell no.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up, baby. That's fucked up, baby. You pay the price. You pay the price when you got to buy
Why you always judging me, Mr. Goodbread? You think you better?
Dude, this righteous view, man, it's different, man. It's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
When you're not self-aware, you're more likely to be manipulated by a female in this world. You're more likely to have low self-esteem as a man. You're more likely, even with financial success, to be somewhere suffering from mental health or fucking depression or issues with your inner. You got to know self, bro. You can't lead. You can't until you get an idea of you and you understanding like my place in my world. You ain't got to have your place in the world figured out. But in my world as a man, this is the shit I stand on. This is the stuff I can fold on. This is the stuff I'm not going to fold on. Here is what I'm on. Here's what I ain't. Here's how I'm with money. Here's how I got to pay more attention to me and have a grip on who I am before a bitch have me around here following her lead. Y'all don't be knowing self, my G. This why hoes be telling y'all what y'all be lying about. I be seeing niggas like, you don't even realize the bitch already done said you gonna do this, this, and this, then lie about this, then do this. And the idea is you can do what the fuck you want to do as a man. But how come she knowing better than you knowing what the fuck you finna do, say, how you gonna move, bro? You got to pay more attention to you. He always be telling y'all how to move, what to do. Because a bitch done sat up and watched how you spend your day, how much time you waste, how much time you don't waste, what you really on, what you ain't, what you keep your word by, what you don't, what you move on, what you don't. They can tell what motivates you, what don't. You don't know what motivates you. You don't know what do motivate you. Bitch can sit up and they watch. They can tell. Like hoes be sitting up looking at what entice y'all. You don't even know what entice you. Self-awareness. This is how a lot of niggas get set up. Next bitch done sat and watched what you attracted to. You don't even realize what you attracted to. I watched the homeboy of mine, right? And me and my dude was talking about this shit. I was telling him like, just, people I done known that like, bruh, like they ain't aware of them. So I'm watching I'm watching this nigga and I'm peeping that other people can tell they like to be boosted up. You ever seen somebody that they like for you to like boost them up, right? They like to shine, they like to show off, they like for a bitch to, oh boy, I see you shining, boy. So I'm watching and I'm seeing this motherfucker. People is trying you, robbing you, getting over on you based on boosting you up. So it looks something like this. Hey boy, what up? Boy, we see you again, boy. What you got going on? Woo, boy, you looking good in that fit, boy. Hyping a nigga up. Bitches knowing like this nigga get on 10 where he don't even think straight if you boost his head up. So we gonna see it, we gonna hype him up. Hey boy, I see you, boy. Chain all the shit shining, boy. What you got going on? He gets so excited, he becomes unaware of how he move now. Now you talking too much, you telling too much, you maneuvering in a way that, bruh, you a liability to yourself. You look around, these niggas robbing you, this bitch don't went in your pockets, this hoe done set you up. And it all because you let them get close based on them knowing what excites you, but you don't know what excites you.
Welcome to the Righteous Fair, guys. Come on in, come on in. We will begin the live shortly. We got Love Dorsey just blessing the school right now. Guys, you got to learn yourself, guys. It's hella important. And, you know what I mean, pay your respect. Hit that like button. It's not often that you get a female, you know what I mean, that know how to cheer up and boost the men up and not tear the men down all the time. You know what I mean? Salute to my sister, Love Dorsey. You know what I mean? And let's go.
And this is exactly why, bitch, oh, he lame. He easy. Oh, girl, all you got to do is this. Because the idea is you ain't even got to change who you is. Just as long as you aware of this, you can pay attention and know when a bitch is boosting you up to start operating outside of your normal space. So you can be aware. This is when you know it's time for me to go. It's time for me to shut up.
It's called emotional intelligence, y'all. It's called being emotional intelligent. You got to know your surroundings. Remember the 8 rules, man? Mrs. Goodbread did that video. It seemed like we're going to have to do it again. We're going to have to update it. It's 8 rules to emotional intelligence. And one of them is knowing your surroundings. When you walk in the room, you got to automatically know, oh, this ain't for me. When you click into a channel, when you click into a thumbnail, you got to automatically know. I mean, after a few minutes, all right, all of these people in here, they on that. This ain't for me. You got to know these things. That's called being emotional intelligent. If not, you're going to always be a sucker. You're going to be somebody lollipop, a modern woman lollipop.
I watch bitches do it on jobs. Have a bitch around here doing their work, her work, and his work, hyping them up. He unaware. When them hoes at the job start talking to you like that, bitch, you start doing anything they ask your ass to do because they making you feel good through verbal praise. You ain't aware of you. So a bitch done told you, oh, Marcus, you look good 90 times today. Oh, Marcus, I like your new car. You so excited, bitch. You around here overworking your motherfucking self. They really getting over because you unaware of you. Telling y'all real shit, boy. As a man, you need to be self-aware. Y'all watching all this scattered ass, all these Instagram ass videos. Like, bitch, you need to be watching you, nigga. You need to be paying attention to how you is. Watching another nigga pockets, watching what hoes talking about, what bitches got going on. Get an understanding for you. What entices you, what excites you, what makes you mad. I told y'all in my video a long time ago, just when I did the analogy of Ivan Pavlov, the scientist that did the whole, law of salivation with the dogs. The idea is a bitch understand your behavioral patterns or have your ass conditioned to where they can ring you like a motherfucking bell. Control your actions. Say a couple words or phrases they know tick you off. You ain't aware that this is what a bitch doing. You ever seen somebody that you done sat back and watched these motherfuckers operate? You can tell the bitch know what make the nigga upset. So you knowing, okay, soon as he start arguing with her, she gonna call his ass a fuck nigga. She know him don't like that. He gonna start yelling, acting crazy. Him there put his hands on her. She gonna call the police. He gonna go back to jail. And then you watch this shit like a motherfucking movie. You think you fucking
That's a fact, love. They'll call you a prophet, love. They'll call you up for. I done seen this 1,000 times. Shit go. This is why me and Miss Goodbread, we don't double date. We don't do that group night. That shit. This shit go from double dating to us being a referee or us being a therapist, and you see it go down. You can see where they don't have no boundaries. They push each other buttons. It's like, why are y'all in the relationship together? To piss each other off. Like, that's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship, man.
A psychic, the way you can call this shit out. Nigga so weak mentally, the whole sitting up doing what we already know she gonna do to get you to act a certain kind of way. Y'all niggas be 15, 20 years whole doing the same shit with your jits. She knowing because she done sat up around you and seen you how vulnerable and weak you get when you talk about how your other baby mama doing you with the kids. She turn around and do the same shit. And at no point do you aim to change or be more aware of what the shit is doing to you. So you sit in a bitch just flipping you like a motherfucking burger or a pancake. Exactly, like a director of a motherfucking movie. And action. She gonna do this. He gonna get mad. She gonna say you can't see his son. He gonna start flipping out. Bitch gonna do this. They gonna start fighting. She gonna get on the internet, start doing this. He gonna do this, and then this gonna happen. And they gonna be right back doing this.
It's damn true. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And the shit is lame, bro. You don't gotta be perfect. You don't gotta be the richest nigga. You don't gotta be always right. You don't gotta always be on point. You just gotta know you. With my flow.
Facts, love. Talk to him. We going 2 days in a row, love. We going for the 2P, love. Talk to him, love. And I love the way you do it. You ain't, you know what I mean? Again, guys, y'all into the righteous fear where we take all that sugar shit off our fingertips. We don't sugarcoat nothing over here. We curse, we laugh, we cry, we have a great old time, we vent. This is the new vent room where it's not compromised. Ain't a bunch of compromised males over here. No. And we got a guest coming on too. So y'all stick around. We got a good show for you today. This is only the pregame, guys. Only the pregame.
My good points, my bad points. Bro, all I got to do every day is wake up and get sharper with knowing me as a man. From there, I'll be aware of what type of woman I need to be around, what type of bitch I should choose, what type of shit I need to involve myself in, what type of shit I don't. Exactly. Somebody said you on point. Somebody said, and now one of these women agreeing and laughing, give a fuck. Because they know the way it's going, the only way it's gonna change is if the man changes. Exactly.
That's a fact. You'll get a bunch of girls jumping up and down, laughing and shit. Like you saw Sugar Bum, she lead with laughter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you'll get a bunch of them jumping up and down, laughing and shit. But this is why I love, if a female not giving the work like this, unsubscribe from her, bro. If she ain't giving the work like this, unsubscribe from her. Because, you know what I mean? Love ain't showing you no titties. She ain't showing you no tattoos other than the one on her neck, which she can't avoid. But she giving you the work, guys. Same way I give you the work. I hope you ladies don't mind that I'm camped down, guys, because I know how it is. You know what I mean, ladies? I know sometimes you only come to the channel to see me, you know what I mean, and glare at me and shit. I know, you know what I mean? And look at my chocolate self. Guys, don't worry, guys. I'm just talking to the ladies right now because I know what they do. You got to remember, Red Pill is mainstream now. So these ladies don't give a fuck about what we talking about over here. They come because they know this is where the boys is at. This is where the men is at. So they come for the attention. So like I say all the time, you are always welcome. But please don't mind that I'm camped down today. You know what I mean? Somebody told me that. Somebody gave me a heads up. One of my homegirls gave me a heads up. That's what y'all doing. All right.
Exactly. Intentionally triggering you based on how a bitch done conditioned you to operate because they don't watch you more than you watched you. It be people, man, I'm saying, love, bitch treat me like I'm a lame hoe, acting like I ain't really out here, like I don't really But the way that you spending your days, how much time you wasting, how much shit you sitting around, how much bitch assness you got going on, bro, you is a lane right now. Like, I get that ain't how you want to be viewed, but if we check your track record, if we look at your behavioral patterns, if we weigh out your success, the bags you used to have versus what you got now, my G, you is a lane.
Right. And I need my brothers to be understanding. You're not gonna get better if I get on this panel and sit here and be like, it's the woman fault, it's the woman fault, it's the woman fault, it's the woman fault. That's how that's gonna get you better. How that's gonna get you a woman. You got to be able to take what I got to tell you, bro. Because understand, I used what I told you on me. That boy good, right? That boy good, right? Motherfuckers be wanting you to agree with they shit. Like, they ask you a question, then want you to agree with them. And like she said in the beginning of this shit, niggas is settled with the blow smoke in my butt. Everybody sitting here gassing each other and lying to each other, and ain't nobody getting better, ain't nobody growing. That don't grow you. That don't grow you.
Some of y'all, you so unaware of self, all you know how to do as a man is go around and talk about the success you used to have. While your life is in a state of bullshit right now, all you keep talking about is what you done used to do, what you used to accomplish, what you used to have, how many holes you used to hit, how much money you used to have, how many people was on your dick in the past. While having nobody on your dick right now, nothing going on right now, making no moves on what's going.
And that's a fact, love. Let's give them the work today, love. We ain't playing no more. That's the righteous fear. We undefeated. Any channel that do not have results that you want, that you lust and you dream of, unsubscribe from it. What happened? Because that's what you're talking about.
Gonna get you to grow right now. You steady just keep talking about what the fuck you, bro, you so unaware of self, you lost, my G. For a lot of y'all, it ain't these bitches, bro. It's y'all.
And that's a fact. Y'all gotta stop. You gotta watch what y'all intake too. Y'all go to these channels. Y'all intake shit from niggas that's losers. Straight losers. That's what you get. So now your information aligned up with losing. So you looking at the world like if it's the world fault, you ready to blame somebody. But no, it's the information. We suffer for the lack of knowledge. You suffer because you rather go to the feel good. You know what I mean? Yeah, niggas don't run in the righteous fear like how niggas be running on these other channels. I be seeing it. It be like, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about it. It be like, I go on channels, nigga, it be like 30, 40 people watching at a time. I be like, all right. You know what I mean? Information is all right. Dope. Nothing startling. No, it's not fucking with my shit. Not fucking with my shit. At all. Hands down. Niggas say, yo, Mr. Goodbread, he must be drinking. No, I'm not. I am not. I'm smoking, but I'm not drinking. If the person you intaking do not have the results you want, then you're a dummy and you're wasting time. Let's talk about it.
You allowing it. This is why I said you gotta keep older niggas that's some resources, younger niggas that's some resources, and your peers. Your peers gonna help you stay up to date on if I'm doing the most with my time right now. Older niggas gonna help you realize, like, I got to get shit done based on, look at where they're at, the regrets they do and don't have, the stuff they built for themselves. How well.
Listen to what she's talking about, fellas. Listen, because remember, all week I was relaying this similar message to the women and how the women get their information from a hell of a dummy. And then they go try to push that shit on you when that information that they got, not that the person didn't love them, it just wasn't the right information from that person to be asking from that person. Same thing we do, guys. We don't know what. We sit there and take the information from our peers that ain't do a goddamn thing, that ain't have nothing but what we have, and we take their information like it's Bible. We got OGs who got shit that we want. And we look at them, oh, you old. He an old head. Look at old head thing. Who taught you niggas how to be stupid, yeah? Who the fuck taught you niggas how to be so stupid? You're a hell of a mother. And again, it go back to what I was talking about with the women, where they get their relationship and life advice from. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but it seemed like if you listening and if you paying attention, the common denominator is your hell of a mama didn't know best.
They are or aren't doing. And I got to have some younger niggas under me to get an idea of what's influencing the world, because the young people are influencing the world. The waves of what they got going on, the shit that they're attracted to, all of those things are running the internet. It's running people's opinions. It's running the decisions people make. You got to be well-rounded. You got to have them three dynamics, my G.
Nobody critically thinking. Nobody critically thinking. Give them the work, love.
Telling y'all some G-ass shit, bro. And this don't go no both motherfucking ways, because the world treats men differently than it treats women.
Right. So if you want to sound like that passport, bro, if you want to be like that passport, bro, we just Floyd, why we can't be women? Why we can't be women? If you want to be a woman, nigga, KDAs, any nigga in my chat want to be a woman, want the perks of a woman, KDA, can you politely take their ass out of here? Get them out of here, bro. Get them out of here. I can't help y'all. Y'all need to get to some help. Then come back. Professional help, then come back. But any nigga want to feel like a woman, want to be a woman, you know what I mean? You got to go.
This shit, if y'all got sons, bro, this the main thing you need to be teaching your sons.
Right. But it ain't making about them, love. They all about them, love. I think we ready to get class started, love. Go on, wrap them up, love.
If you're trying to book a one-on-one, you can text 678-965-0698. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Bolo page. Get y'all Bolo gear, Bolo Men's Boutique _ on Instagram. And then look, I got my master marketing Zoom tomorrow night. Definitely text 678-965-0698. Hop in that bitch. And if y'all ain't streaming the breakup, go on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever the fuck you want to go on. Type in the breakup by Love Dorsey. Stream my music. If y'all want to continue to get this free game, support the platform. Support the platform. Pay into the brand. Buy some shit, stream some shit, engage in some shit. For all y'all on here that bought badges, man, I fuck with y'all. Thank you for typing the number on here, 678-965-0698, and spread this shit. The game I'm giving, this shit need to be normal conversation in our community instead of all the fuck shit we be sitting up talking about.
Facts, y'all. Now let's get it, guys. Let's get it.
Most of the world, so the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate, we're teaching.
Salute, guys. Welcome to class, guys. Y'all hit that like button if you already didn't. Keep in mind, guys, that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate that, guys. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling in the middle of the week? You know what I mean? We got over the hump, and we here now, guys. So today we came to talk about it. We came to chill, fellas. And we're going to talk about why you should never take back the woman that cheat on you, guys. This should be easy. It should be an easy topic, but I know it's not. It's not an easy topic because we be investing in these chicks, man. We be investing too high in these females. Sometimes it don't even be about the female. You know what I mean? But guys, when you learn yourself, like how Love was saying, you'll understand that you are the prize. You are the power, bro. You are the Con Ed, guys. You are the quarterback, bro. And it's a million wide receivers and running backs and position players out there. You got to always remember that. You got to keep that abundant mindset. Abundant mindset. Men are the prize and women are the gift. Got to remember that. You know what I mean? For my ladies, why you say that? You know what I mean? Women are the gift. And guys, men, we got to work. So if you don't work, guess what your gift going to be? You ain't going to like your gift. Know what I mean? You ain't going to like your gift at all. But yes, bro, you the prize, man, and always have that. You got to keep that confidence, bro. Keep that confidence. It's so weakening now that I want y'all to be arrogant with it now. Cause man, it's so weak with it. Yeah, I need y'all to be arrogant. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, sometimes people mistake confidence for arrogance. I get that all of the time because I drip. I drip with confidence. And everybody else appears so weak. You know what I mean? Think about how strong you are and then look around you. You know what I mean? So you gonna always illuminate like, damn, these motherfuckers simping. You know what I mean? Okay, Izzy, the dean is in the chat, man. What's going on? Okay. Yo, okay, I think we're gonna go on and do that one over here at the school later on tonight. Then we're gonna go on and do that at the school. You know what I mean? Tonight. Yeah. Word. Probably we're gonna do some things, man. We're gonna do some things tonight. We're gonna give away some bread. We're gonna talk about it. But let's get on into this shit, man. I don't want to put y'all to sleep. Let's get on into this, guys. Why you should never take a woman back. You know what I mean? It's obvious though, guys. But let's call in the Godfather, the good Godfather. We're gonna go with the 1-2 combination. Everybody said that the live was lit yesterday when we had the 1-2 combination of Love, AMS, and myself. So we're gonna get it in. Let's get straight to the Godfather, AMS.
Coffee, but it will help crush your.
They pursue that, and what's the next course of action? Okay. And so I think most men have been in this position, or you're going to be in this position. And I done talked about this in little small clips here and there. I wanted to make a whole long video breaking down why this is a bad move, as in heating up leftovers with your ex, guys. Okay, I want to break this down step by step. I'm gonna talk about it a little here, a little there, 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. I want to make a full video on this. All right, why this is a bad idea. And you know, I know why guys are going through this position. All right, we all been through that, so I know exactly where this is coming from. You missing that ass, dog. I mean, hey, let's just call it for what it is. You ain't missing that nagging ass woman, right? And I get some of you guys might be missing the companionship. I get that. But by and large, you missing the companionship of that ass. I think we all can pretty much admit that, okay? And so, while that's nice and dandy, guys, the issue with this is the cornerstone of being a high-value man. Guys, you have to make yourself a high-value man so you have a constant, flow of options. You feel, if you're a guy that makes 150 grand a year and you're sub 15% body fat and you dress nice and you got a nice place to live and you drive a nice car, you're just going to feel like you're in more high demand. So to shit like this don't even affect you, okay? So before I say anything, you
could do that, guys, or you could just go your own way. You could just remove yourself. Now, I mean, remember, AMS gonna always come from an angle of you trying to pursue something. I mean, he's gonna always come from the angle of you trying to pursue something. You could take the information he's saying from a defensive standpoint and go the other way and just know what to look for and know why you not. You know what I mean?
Guys got to understand the importance of being a high-value man. Unfortunately for us, we don't have a vagina.
Hold up. We got my good sister in the house. You know how we do when we get the good sisters in the house. We got to salute the good sisters because don't nobody pay them no goddamn mind in our real society. One more time, yo. It was on low. Salute to the real Cyrus B. Thank you. Welcome to class, lady.
Okay. A woman is always going to have some kind of demand because she has a vagina. No, the dick is not in demand like that. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't care how big it is. I don't care how good your stamina is. None of that bullshit. All right, dick just ain't. It is something that just comes. It's just readily available, right? It's like water, right? It's like something you don't treasure, right? It's not like something that's not hard. Unfortunately, women make vagina has a value on it that dick just don't have. All right. The only way you can compete with that, guys, is to make yourself a high value male.
Or go MGTOW. That's why I say go MGTOW, because the value on the sex organs is what it is in the ways of the world. But don't play their game. Don't play their game. Don't play the ways of the world's game. You know what I mean? I always found that interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Being a person that had the basketball all of the time, like my mom's had a job, so I had you know what I mean? I could ask her for stuff and she'll buy it. And I mean, I'll be the one outside with the basketball. When you have the basketball, you understand how important it is, you know what I mean, to remove your attention. Like, you know what I mean? So when stuff ain't go well, you know what I mean, I can take the basketball and go home and y'all just be there. Like, y'all can't do nothing without my basketball. You know what I mean?
That's the only way, all right, to get those same amount of options. And even then, you still won't have as many options as a woman. It's just the way it is, guys. Men need for sex is just not as in abundance as women need for security. It's just not, okay? But it's two main reasons guys will go back or want to get back with their ex, all right? And the first one I'm going to take from the beta aspect, scarcity, right? You haven't made yourself a high-value man. You're in scarcity. And right now, you see yourself going in a 6-month, 1-year drought. And so you want to call her back because you fear going into that fucking drought. And that drought hurt, boy. Woo, boy, that drought hurt. They don't make enough fucking lotion or baby oil to compensate for that drought. There ain't enough porn on the goddamn internet that gonna compensate for that goddamn drought. That drought hurt. Woo, boy, it hurt. And she know it hurt. Because she know your dick throbbing like a motherfucker. She know.
And what's sad about it, gang, you know what's sad about it? When you get it, like take me for example. Yeah, I'm not a humping rabbit. When you get the box, right? And you got it on the regular, you don't do it. That's how non-important the box is, guys. When you get it, that's still not enough. It's still not the answer to you on your answer for you. You know what I mean? As a man, after you smash and you get the nut, you know what I mean? It's still a purpose. So that can't be the prize. That can't be the prize. Coochie can't be the prize because after it's done, it's like it's no fulfillment. You got to go to work. God damn it, if you pay for it, shit, you got to get that money back.
But if you're a high-value man and you got your shit together and she know you got options, she gonna call you back because for another girl swoop in and take her position. See, that's the value of being a high-value man, guys. That's when she'll break. When she know that if her ass don't hurry up and get back in position, that you're gonna fill that goddamn spot. She know that. And she also know when you don't have those options. And also the alpha aspect, guys, is when you're a guy that do have options. So just to be real, you can be a guy that do have options and still miss your ex. And I think y'all guys see celebrities all the time going through this shit. Guys y'all know should be in high demand. Y'all.
Yeah, guys, I saw some disturbing shit about Tom Brady. I saw some disturbing shit that he trying to get Giselle back. That he turned down the money or something. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna look into that, guys. We'll be bringing it.
I'll see this shit all the fucking time. Guys who should have options still begging and crying their ex back. And that's come from a value aspect. Let's just be real, guys. Let's just call a spade a spade. Most women are trash. Not all. I do not want to hear from the all police today. But most women, I think we can agree, are trash.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Are a high value man. When you get out here to dating that trash, you do that shit for a month or two, and you go out here and you date all these playing games, attention whores, and all this other shit. That'll make you want to call your goddamn ex back. So even if you're a man who do got options, if you had a girl that was feminine, cooked for you, and did all the little small things for you, and then you get out here and you get to dealing with these scallywags, you goddamn right you gonna miss your ex. I don't give a fuck if you got your damn DMs filled up every goddamn day. You will miss your ex if she has some good qualities about herself outside of just being beautiful. A man typically is not going to start missing his ex. I'm talking about a man who's in high demand, who got options. Is not going to start missing his ex just because she was beautiful. It's a lot of beautiful women out here. That's not usually what's going to do it. What usually does it is when that woman was very feminine, catered to him, had a good spirit, was fun to be around, had good energy, good in bed. Let's not forget that. Those are the qualities that make a man who has options miss his ex. So if you're a guy that just think like, you won't be affected by missing your ex just because you have options, there's also a quality issue that you have to be concerned with. Okay? But with all that being said, guys, I got my little list. I wrote down why it doesn't work. It's only one way it can work, all right? And I'll talk about that. But 99.9% of the time, it doesn't work, and I want to explain to you guys why. Number one, guys, why it doesn't work, and I don't want to never hear none of you guys talk about getting back with your ex, is usually you done killed all level of attraction showing weakness. And I think a lot of you guys just think, when you think of weakness, you just think of, oh, you failed shit test and she was able to walk all over you and that was it. And that's one aspect of it, guys, but that's not usually the biggest one I've seen. The biggest weakness that I've seen from men, include myself back in the past when I used to do relationships that used to cause an issue in my relationships, was clinginess. We men are just simple creatures. We just are. And when we find a good girl that don't get on our fucking nerves and she has good energy and feminine, we want to be with her most of the time. We slowly pull away from our purpose. We slowly pull away from our friends. We slowly pull away from our hobbies and other things we enjoy. And we slowly get to a point to where she is most of our life. Women need space. There's no way around it, guys. Women need to be alone or be with their friends or live. There's no way around it. If you do not give a woman space, you're going to turn her off completely. It might be good for a couple of months, but it's just a matter of time before you get on her nerves. And usually, guys, that clinginess, that usually is just enough.
Hey, salute, Jessica. I see you, girl. Welcome to the class. Welcome to class.
Attraction killer all the way around that you can't come back from. When you are clingy, right? When you're clingy, the mere thought, like when a woman break up with somebody that's clingy, she's like, oh my God, I'm free. And the mere thought of getting back with you breaks her out in hives. She can't fathom going back to being that life where you're clinging around her all the time. It's just an attraction killer that time or nothing can raise her attraction. You can literally post on Instagram, hey man, I'm a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and she's still like, who gives a damn? You're fucking clingy as hell. So guys, if you were clingy or show weakness, those are attraction killers that just can't, it's some things that over time, if you just waited and it's been a couple of months or whatever, over time, she can start to miss you and her attraction raises. This is one of those things where she just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm free of that motherfucker. So guys, please, for all my guys that are clingy now, and you see and you know you're clingy and you're seeing your girl too much, I'm telling you now, before it's too late, please back the fuck up before you kill all level of attraction. Okay, guys? Number 2, this is the most important. She has to contact you first. Now, the reason why this is a big issue, we typically don't, this is not the way it works. Usually women end the relationship, indirectly or directly. Indirectly is when they become bitches at the end and they push you away. Indirectly is when they send you a text telling you that she needs space.
Also, guys, they'll cheat on your ass and get caught. Want you to catch them cheating so that you can leave them alone. Leave them alone. Why take them back? Why go? Why chase them back? They cheated on you so that you could leave them alone. I told y'all this. A long time ago, I told y'all this shit. They indirect with it. They do not do the breakup. You know what I mean? From start to finish, they control the relationship. All you can control is yourself in that relationship.
All right. But in any situation she broke up with, you might have thought you broke up with her. But if you were a woman at the end of that relationship, in the last 3 months, she became like a fucking Hurricane Katrina, she broke up with you. She was literally trying to sabotage the relationship. She was tired of your ass. But since she didn't want to end up in the desert somewhere in the hole or in the trunk somewhere, she just pushed your ass away so you'll break up with her in the relationship because you just couldn't deal with her ass no more. But she broke up with you. She just didn't want you fucking, to hurt her or nothing like that. Some guys are so fucking weak that, they can't take rejection. They can't take a breakup. So women, for their safety reasons, and rightfully so, because some of you guys are fucking whack jobs. Let's just call it for what, emotional whack jobs. Women have to give you a fake number because they don't want to get pimp slapped in the middle of the mall because some men can't take rejection. Or they have to push you away in a relationship so you would end it thinking it was your decision. No, it was her decision. She just didn't want you stalking her for the next goddamn 2 years. Okay, guys? But in any effect, she has to contact you first, because the thing you got to understand about a breakup, you have to reset the hierarchy of the relationship. At some point at the end of the relationship, the woman started to doubt your value. That's what happened.
You failed some shit tests. You let her slide and she threw on the ice skates, boy. You let her slide too many times, she gonna throw on the ice skates and be ice skating on you, boy. That's what happened. And then they just do their fuck shit. And then now you want to put your foot down and it's like, what, nigga? What, nigga? It's too, you know what I mean? It's too late now.
She started to think that you were lower value than her for whatever reason, right? She thought that somewhere in the relationship, I can do.
7th, if she stalk you, that means call the police. Hashtag snitch on a bitch. Word up.
Better than this clingy motherfucker right here. She thought like, I can do better than this. That's what happened. During a breakup, when you move on, what you're showing is value. That I'm dating other women, I'm moving on with my life. Replacing you is nothing.
Yo, Kenyatta Black, yeah. Yeah, the tissue, the sassy niggas don't like AMS because he also in his game, in his pickup art, it's nothing but self-improvement. And they don't like the self-improvement. All they want to hear is how to get a chick. Like if it's a magical word, any of us could tell them to have chicks just falling in their lap. Like, I don't understand. They don't understand that Kevin Samuels wasn't getting them any females. Kevin Samuels was just exposing the fuck shit that the females is fitting to do to them when they log the fuck off. You know what I mean? I never understood that either, but you know what I mean? I digress. This ain't for the weak. We ain't for everybody. It's the righteous fear. We ain't for everybody.
That's what a woman needs to see for her to value you again. That you were able to just move on. When you contact her first, what you're saying to her is, baby, please come back because nobody else want me, and I'm not quite sure if I can get anybody else. That's what you're saying subconsciously. When you think high value, when a woman thinks
facts, and not for nothing, she going off to look for somebody that got somebody. She going off to look for somebody that all the other girls want. So you telling her you ain't got nobody, or you making it, or you coming off to her like you ain't got nobody, put you out of the race. Come on, guys, use your head.
things you have value, you think like, not only am I going to replace your ass, I am going to find somebody better than your ass. You're not displaying that when you call her first. So she has to call you first. No and ifs about it. She has to contact you first. There is nothing you can say to her. Most guys think, man, you know, if I can just get on the phone and I just say this, I know I can just. Women go by actions, not words. You want to raise her attraction, she needs to start to value you again. She doesn't value you right now. She thinks she can do better than you. So she has to contact you first. End of discussion. Next, you have to punish her when she comes back, because this goes back to displaying the hierarchy of the relationship. When you just take her back without punishing her, what you're saying is, I am just happy to have you back. And in the event that you found another alpha 3 or 4 or 6 months from now that you want to fool around to see if he's a better option than me, then you know what? I'll gladly take you back again. Guys, that's a cook. What you want to show a woman is, you got to earn me back. You have to earn me back. I'm not just going to take you back.
What's going on, La? Have you been listening, La?
Bro, I just got in the house. I was rushing because I had put the tripod up, but then I figured you got caught up, you know, so I put the tripod back. Just got home, had to set the tripod back up. So I'm here.
Oh, man, you looking lovely. Looking lovely, my sister.
Thank you.
Nah, I mean, damn, I ain't even trying to cam up now. So, all right, see, so damn, because I know that the ladies like to see me and stuff. So now the guys just got, the guys just got everything on this show. And they get to see you. They get, you know what I mean? So that's what's up. Anyway, let's get back to it. Yo, so right now, AMS is breaking down why you should never take back a woman that cheat on you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. La, you I would like to say you're an expert at this whole stepdaddy shit, like, and helping dudes not trying to gravitate to being stepdaddies.
Yeah, don't do it. For what? Male or female? I'm childless. I have no kids. I'm not trying to be a stepmother.
Don't be nobody's stepback. Don't do that. Mm-mm. They don't get no fucking respect.
I wouldn't gain anything from it.
And that's a fact. And you shouldn't either, guys. You already heard her. You heard her. So whenever, you know how we do, live. Whenever you want to chime in, just tell me to pause and we'll pause it and elaborate. And if he start lying, then you let me know.
Okay.
Because we're trying to show the dominance in the relationship. If you just take her back, she still thinks she had the value, even if she called you first. You have to show her that I'm not only going to take you back, you have to earn me back. Very important, guys. Next, guys, the spark is gone. Now, let's talk about this. Guys, for what all we do, at the end of the day, some things just run their course. That's friendships run their course. People you watch on YouTube just run their course, right? When you first found somebody on YouTube 5 years ago, oh man, this is the best thing ever. And then about 2-3 years of watching that motherfucker, you're like, all right, I don't have enough of this. Not that the person did anything wrong. It just ran its course. Sometimes you're watching the show, it's like the best thing ever. And then after about 3 or 4 seasons, you just drop off. Now the show might have ran for 10 seasons. Well, maybe about 3 or 4 or 5 seasons, you just, for whatever reason, just stop watching it. Not that they did nothing wrong, it just ran its course. And unfortunately, guys, this is what happens in a lot of relationships. Some relationships just run their course.
And now that's a fact, guys. And why don't y'all just let this shit die out? Why y'all always trying to rekindle something, guys? Don't force shit sometimes, you know what I mean? Let nature take its course.
A lot of y'all don't leave. We had this conversation earlier today. I know a lot of men, y'all haven't been intimate in God knows how long. Y'all not happy. Y'all sleep in separate rooms. You know, if I ask you where's the relationship going, it's not going. Like, y'all know and y'all don't leave.
And that's
Like,
a fact. He just said that too. AMS just touched on that key fact. And that be because outside ain't nothing better outside. Ain't nothing better out there.
I've heard that it's because, I don't know, you're a man, but I've heard that it's because the man is comfortable. Even if the relationship is trash, he comfortable, he been there. That's what he knows, so he gonna stay. Y'all need to stop that. Because relationship will be going nowhere. Y'all don't sleep in the same room. Y'all not intimate, or whatever the case is. You're not happy, but you're comfortable. You can be comfortable in the wrong thing. You can be comfortable in a relationship that's toxic. And but the thing is, when she's ready to go, she's gonna go. This is why, for all the divorces initiated by women, and I'm not saying that because she filed for a divorce, the man didn't do anything to make her do that. If the man is being unfaithful and she files for divorce, you know, but for every failed marriage, right? How long was the man unhappy and he just didn't go nowhere?
Facts.
It shouldn't take for her to leave you for the relationship to end. If you're not happy, leave. Stop living together before marriage. This is where a lot of y'all get stuck. Y'all end up living together, y'all not married. Some of y'all don't even be wanting to live together. Y'all want to be on your own. Y'all want to live on your own. But a lot of y'all let the woman leave the relationship. So now you end up getting into a relationship you didn't want. You end up moving in together because that was her idea. Next thing you know, she's pregnant and now you feel stuck. But you should have been left. You should have never got into that relationship to begin with. Now, because you didn't have the balls or the backbone to speak up and say, hey, this is not what I want. Or, hey, you know what? I'm not happy. I want to leave. Now you're really stuck, because now that you done knocked her up, if she does leave, she most likely gonna put you on child support. But that's your fault, because you should have been gone. When your mother told you, leave that girl alone. When your grandmother told you, when your aunt told you, when your sister told you, when your cousin told you, when your homeboy told you, like, yo, shorty buggy, you didn't want to leave. So now you put yourself in the situation that you're in. And now when you do decide to leave, not to say that it's too late, but the damage has already been done. But regardless of whether the damage has been done or not, you should still go. Why would you sit there and stay with somebody that you don't want to be with or you're not happy with? Especially y'all be in relationships so y'all don't even be faithful. If the person that you're with, male or female, because I know a lot of y'all feel like when a man cheats, it's different. No, it's not. Cheating is cheating. If the person that you're with is unfaithful, the relationship is done. The person isn't ready for a relationship. A lot of y'all get into relationships and you're not ready. Just leave. I don't know why y'all don't leave.
You know, guys gotta stop going into the den. They gotta make sure if they're going to live with a chick, she in their place. Not, I mean, and
if y'all not married, don't do it. If you're not married, don't do it. Don't stop shacking up. Niggas, black people love shacking. Stop shacking up. If you're not married, there is no reason why you're living together. The same way, if you're not married, ain't no reason why y'all having kids. Y'all put yourselves in these situations.
Now, some relationships are able to maintain that spark, and the ones that typically are able to maintain that spark, guys, are usually going to be the ones where the guy provided turmoil and gave the woman space and was able to provide an experience when he saw her. So I'm going to tell you guys something. If you give a woman space to miss you and wonder about you, and then when she does see you, you're able to provide an experience, and no Netflix and chill is not providing an experience. All right, getting your microwavable popcorn and popping it in the microwave and watching Hulu is not providing that experience. I'm sorry.
I swear to my mother, if y'all read a page in the Bible to your shorty, sit down, have a nice dinner, have a nice meal, and then read a page in the Bible together, that right there is an experience like no other, yo. If she don't call you back, then you ain't lose nothing. You dodged the bullet. But 9 times out of 10, she gonna call you back because it's never been done. Nobody ever stimulated her brain. Nobody ever did that. You know how, go back on the videos that we do when we bust out the Bible and we go to the scriptures and we break it down. Break down one of those scriptures to her after a nice meal while you massaging her. Guarantee you that's an experience, and you ain't come all out your pocket. You ain't gotta have this whole $100,000 bullshit. But it's the experience. Remember, I told you they live in themes and experiences. You know what I mean?
But before you decide to get into a relationship, you should be serving God anyway.
That's a fact. That's a fact. She told the truth.
You should be serving.
So that's part of going MGTOW. When you go MGTOW, guys, you going the other way. Romans 12:2. Don't conform. You going the other way, and that way you supposed to go to God. You know what I mean? They just left it when they said MGTOW. They just left it as just go the other way. Like you just gonna go and just keep going and go to God, bro. Go to God.
You should be serving God before you get into a relationship. You should be ready for a relationship, which means we had this conversation. No boys trips, no strip clubs. When you decide that you're ready to be married and ready to be a husband, no bachelor party. Bachelor parties are for men who don't have no respect for God. You don't indulge in certain activities when you decide that you're ready for a relationship. The same way a woman who's ready, to be with a man, she shouldn't be going on no girls trips. I don't know why you and your homegirls are going to Miami and you got a man. I don't know why you and your boys are going to Miami and you got a girl at home. Absolutely not. When you decide that you're going to be in a relationship, it should be because God is already the head and the center. Because when you get into a relationship, right, you want Christ to be the center of the relationship. And if he's not, even when you get married, Christ has to be the center, because if he's not, right, it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, the chain is broken. The chain is gonna, any piece of the chain is gonna break, and it's not gonna work.
And if you're not serving God or striving to serve God, right? Because we try and we fail. We failing all the time. But if you're not even striving,
but you see, hold on, that's important. I love that you said that, because you're following the Bible. You're not checklisting it like these fake Christians. And people get on here and they try to detract the message that I put out by saying, oh, but you smoke, oh, but this, and they try to nitpick and like checklist. They try to checklist shit, but that's not how it works. I mean, you have to follow the shit.
Mm-hmm. He has to be the center, and you're gonna fail. You're gonna struggle. I'm gonna be honest. Serving God is hard. It's extremely hard.
It's hard doing the right thing. It's way easier to do the wrong. It's way easier to do the wrong thing.
It is, because a lot. Sin is fun. If sin wasn't fun, he wouldn't do it.
Facts.
It's fun. You know what I'm saying? But there's consequences that come with everything. So you got to understand that when you are striving to please God, you're going to fail. You're going to backslide, but you have to just,
own up to it. And
yes,
know you're gonna pay and pay. Don't try to duck around that payment now. You just pay it.
Sometimes if you
learn from it.
When you mess up, right, and you repent, sometimes God will spare you and give you mercy. So
you still gonna pay something. I'm telling you, you're gonna still pay something. It might not be a lot. It might be a little
it's
slap
better
on the
to
wrist.
pay this much than to pay this much. But
right. At the end of the day.
If you as a man aren't serving God, do not expect to get a Proverbs 31 woman, because in Ecclesiasticus, it says that a wicked man will be given a wicked woman as his portion. So if you are out here and you're living wickedly, you're not repenting, you're not even trying to do right. When you get a wicked woman in your life and she causing all types of hell and havoc, don't think that sometimes it's not always Satan that sends you something wicked. Sometimes God will send you someone wicked because that is your punishment. That person is your karma. So try to live right. You can't be out here. You cannot be out here being a whoremonger. But then when you decide to put away your old ways, now all of a sudden you want a righteous woman. No, you're gonna pay for all of the whoring that you did, male or female. You're gonna pay for it. So try to live right while you're young, because the younger you are when you decide to serve God, the less regret you have.
Facts.
Providing the experience usually means going outside, doing something, some type of activity. That's what providing an experience is. So when you do get with your woman 2 days out the week, y'all go out and do something. Men, for the life of me, can somebody explain this to me? Why do men get in a relationship and get cheap? Like, I don't get that. It's like men are doing a countdown to send their ass on the fucking couch. What the fuck is that shit about? Okay, you did all this dating in the courting phase, and now you got a girlfriend, and now you think, okay, let me go put my wallet up. You have to stay dating your girlfriend. You have to stay doing that. Ooh, I got her now. I don't got to spend no more money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, guys. You have to provide an experience for your woman and give her space. If you guys do those two things, which I know gonna be hard for some of you guys, because when you get a girl, you think, okay, now I don't gotta date her no more. I can save that money, and now I want to see her every goddamn day. So not only do you not want to spend no money on her, now I want to see you every day. And for all my guys who live with their girl and stuff like this, or are married, you still give space by getting your ass out the house and going doing other things with your friend. Go shoot pool. I know you're gonna see her at night and when you get into bed and stuff, but don't get off work and then y'all just spending the whole day on the couch or doing whatever the fuck. Give the woman space. If you give her space and provide an experience, the spark would never go anywhere. Okay, guys? But for your situation, for the guy that wrote that, more than likely the spark is gone. Some of these things I say, guys, you just gotta take it as learning experience for the next time. That's how you get to where you're trying to get. You just say, okay, I can't salvage that. That's over with. But the next one that I get that I like, I won't fuck that up. So you can't go back in time, but the next one you can do better. All right, guys? Okay. Next, you haven't increased your sexual market value during the breakup. And this is mostly going to be financially. Now, it could be physically too. Maybe you need to lose a few pounds and stuff like this. But usually, guys, this is the way it works. All right, let me break some down to you guys. You guys need to understand, ambition is a part of men. That's part of our attraction, ambition. Even if you're somebody who's making 150, 200 grand a year, with women, the ambition to want more is part of the attraction. Most men get complacent in their life. With women, they need, let's say, for instance,
guys, this is a whole fact, the truth for proof. I'm going through this right now. This is the hardest part about keeping and maintaining attraction. Like, I'm be so focused on my purposes, this and my other company, that if I bury my head so much, it'll have Miss Goodbread feeling so small. And you know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean, guys? Who knows? Should I probably be the next single dating coach? This is why real dating coaches, not a lot of them is in a relationship, if you really understand. Because it's real. Like, when you're on your purpose, guys, you can't let a female, I don't give a fuck who she is, I don't care, virtuous or not. You can't let no female get you off your purpose, man. You gotta always, it's you versus poverty. Because remember,
Yeah.
women is designed for poverty because they're consumers. So it's you versus poverty, bro. They not even gonna understand why you can't do some things that they want you to do. And you gotta stand ground, bro.
Yeah, purpose was the word that was in my head, and then when you paused the video, that was the first word that you said. So it's purpose. And let me say this, right? You know, we live and we learn. You should make you have to have a work-life balance. So you should make time for the person that you're with. It don't make no sense to be in a relationship with somebody and you don't never got no time for them. However, as a woman, you have to respect the man who has a impeccable work ethic. Date a broke nigga one
Right.
time. And I don't mean
Right.
broke because he's not. I don't mean broke. I don't mean broke because he's not. Because most of us are living paycheck to paycheck. So most of us are one check away from being broke. I'm talking about somebody who is broke in the sense of they aren't trying to do anything with themselves. They're not. They have no ambition, no nothing. They don't desire to be better. They one nigga that be on the game all day long, and he don't come off the game. And that right there will teach you to appreciate a hard-working man. Date a bum. One bum.
That's a fact.
All it takes is one bum. And you will learn that man, he's at work, let him work. Because if you appreciate what it is that he's trying to do or trying to build, I feel like when he does have free time, he should be giving his free time to you. If you're not badgering him or nagging him about working all the time, then when he does get some free time, he should allocate some time for you. Now, if he does have free time and he's not allocating any time to you, then I feel like that's when you communicate and have a conversation. If you see that he's not reciprocating, he's not listening to anything that you're saying, and when he gets his free time, he just wants to hang out with his boys, that's when you need to pack him up and send him off.
But the purpose gotta pan out too, fellas. The purpose gotta be panning out for you. Or attempt, you gotta that work ethic gotta be there, bro. You know what I mean? That drive. Women attract to ambition. The real woman attracts to ambition.
Especially because most women will leave if you're broke. So your purpose should God first. And you gotta have a livelihood, so you gotta have a way to make money to pay your bills. But that has to come first because some of y'all that are in relationships, if you lose your job, your girl is gone.
That's a fact. And don't get it twisted, guys. I don't care how good she is. Don't say not my girl. Some of y'all got more longer time than others. But if you stay down for too long a period of time, you're done, son, because female nature is not designed for long periods of hardship, bro. They're gonna get the fuck out of there. And that's for the survival of them kids. So you guys, you know what I mean? It ain't really that you go broke. That it ain't that you lose your job, that she leave you. You lose your confidence, guys. Remember, you guys lose your job, then you start doing sucker weak shit, soft shit. You start losing confidence lower. Now you start failing those shit tests that you would have passed when you had some money in your pocket. You still got to pass those shit tests with no bread in your pocket, bro. That'll let you know the female you got. Because some females be knowing we fucked up. Females magically know we fucked up. A lot of females let us play the king, you know what I mean? And they play like let us do that. Let us be who we think we are. Remember when Love told y'all how to, you know what I mean? A lot of females are gas you. Oh, look, you got, because they know you like that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you are, I will say this: if she's a good woman, right? It's just my opinion. If she's a good woman and you're good to her, and when I mean good, I mean being faithful. If you're good to her and you're faithful and you're treating her right, when you lose your job, there should be no reason for her to leave.
That's a fact.
If she really love you, she gonna stay down for you. If she really love you, she gonna be there when you have absolutely nothing. But
if she love you,
if she a good woman, but you gotta do right. Y'all can't be out here cheating and then expecting for a chick to stay.
Man, we talking about the Proverbs 31 girl. We talking about the Proverbs 31 girl. Y'all know if y'all cheat on one of the modern women, it's fair game. She gonna probably tell you she was cheating anyway. Your dick small. We talking about the real sisters right now, guys.
But
You know what I mean?
a Proverbs 31 woman is a virtuous woman. Just because she's a proverb, that doesn't mean she's gonna tolerate infidelity.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No, I know
Because if
that
she's a
too.
Proverbs
But
31 woman, that means she's rare to find. And that means that a lot of men are on her neck.
But the Proverbs woman got the number one key that the modern woman don't. Proverbs woman got forgiveness. Proverbs women know how to forgive. She know how to take it on the chin.
No. Forgiveness does not mean you stay in top. Let's be clear. Just because she forgave you, that does not mean that she has to stay. Once you cheat, she can leave if that's what she wants. Because most men cheat, but all men don't cheat.
That's if she want. But Proverbs 31 women she tend to not gonna leave. She tend to not gonna leave.
I disagree. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Only a fool would stay with a cheater. Let's be clear. Most people who cheat, they cheat. Most people, the first time they cheat, they're gonna. If you take them back, most cheaters, if you take them back, they're gonna continue to cheat. You cheating, right? We're all flawed, but you cheating right there shows that you're not an Ephesians 5:25 man, because you out here cheating. A Proverbs 31 woman, I don't think she should stay with a cheater. Clearly, you're struggling with lust. And let's be clear, 9 times out of 10, if she take you back, you're going to cheat again.
But I seen situations different. I seen situations way different. I seen to where I seen modern woman and what you want to call them, hell of a son. I seen modern woman, hell of a son. You know what I mean? Hell of a son cheat. Modern woman stay. Hell of a son grow into an alpha. Modern woman modern woman by his side. I seen shit like that.
That's rare though. Most people who cheat, right? Most people who cheat, if you could look up the statistics, most people that cheat, if you take them back, they're gonna cheat again. Me personally, once you cheat, we're done. I'm not taking you back. I'm not forgiving anything. That's one thing. Most women will take back a cheater. One thing that me and you fellas have in common is once you cheat, we're done.
No, don't say you fellas, because I don't say you fellas.
No. I'm saying you fellas. I'm saying you fellas because most men. I'm saying you fellas is because most men don't forgive cheating like women do. Most men, if you cheat on them, they out.
I think that's cap. I think that's cap. It's a lot of dudes that know that's cap, because it's a lot of dudes that got girls that got fans only. So that's cheating.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dudes that got a girl that got a whole fans only page. So
but I think that women tend to forgive cheating more than men. Me, there is no forgiveness.
Nah, I think
I may forgive you in terms of, listen.
Women totally total the whole shit.
We're done.
Nah, I disagree. Women totally total the whole shit for cheating. Niggas just sit there and take it on the chin. They cuckolders, bro. It's more cuckolders.
Okay, so nowadays you have beta males that may stay, but what I'm saying, me personally, I don't take back a cheater.
Yeah, me too. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like that shit because I'm too upfront. I'm too real. I'm too real. Like,
and the thing is, I've never cheated on anybody I've been with. So me, I don't understand why people cheat. Why cheat when you could just leave and be single and do you? Once you cheating is disrespectful.
Yeah,
when I say cheating, it doesn't just mean sleeping with somebody. Anything that you do behind your partner's back that you wouldn't do in their face is cheating. You texting a female knowing you know good and well that if your girl was right beside you, you wouldn't be texting her. That's cheating. You're being deceitful. I've learned that you have to put your foot down. You have to set the standard and you have to put your foot down from the beginning. And when you put your foot down, you don't lift your foot, not even your pinky toe. Because when you lift and you bend, that person sees, okay, that's a little bit of wiggle room for me to test the limits to see what I can get away with. But if they respected you, they wouldn't be trying to test the limits anyway. So me, if I'm dealing with a guy and I let him know if you cheat, we're done. You can try me if you want to. If you cheat, we're done. And at least he knows, well, she did say that from the beginning. Okay, so I already told you what it was. And you wouldn't like it if I did it to you. So you should treat me the way that I treat you. Everyone does not cheat. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater.
You never cheated, La?
I have never cheated.
You never text message somebody. You never.
No.
You never down in the DMs, La?
No. When I'm with you, I'm with you. If I feel the need to do that, there's no need for me to be with you. Why sneak and do something? I could just get rid of you, be single, and do me. Without having to worry about lying, because you're gonna get caught up in whatever it is that you're doing behind somebody's back anyway. And I have been cheated on. I know what it's like to get cheated on. I don't want to put nobody through that.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, once you get cheated on, it changes you. So while if you know what it's like to get cheated, and I know people who have been cheated on, and they'll turn right back around and cheat on somebody. Why would you do that to somebody when you know how it feels?
That's a crazy hurt feeling. You
single.
want to elaborate on how that went down?
Oh, I was calling my ex. We were together at the time. I was calling me. He wasn't picking up for the whole day, and so I went to the house. And I'm like, yo, I've been calling you all day. I just got off work. What's going on? He's like, oh, I was with my cousin. I was busy. All right. I took the phone. Phone didn't even have a passcode on it. Went through the phone and I saw everything. Everything. And he was cheating while his mother was sick. His mom was sick. She was diagnosed with cancer. So when his mother was sick and diagnosed with cancer, to be honest, before she told me that she was diagnosed, I was gonna leave. I was unhappy.
Right.
Unhappy. I wasn't who I am now. I wasn't then. Like I was a simp, so to speak. Like he walked all over me. I had no backbone. And I was going to leave. Like I had made up my mind. Like yeah, I'm like why? It doesn't make sense to continue to complain about how somebody treats you, but then you sit there and you tolerate it. So I was gonna leave, and then right when I was about to leave, his mom had told me that she was diagnosed with breast cancer. He didn't tell me she did. So when she told me, I decided to stay because in my mind, he about to lose two women, me and her. So I stayed. I was there through everything that she went through in terms of the cancer. She beat the cancer and ended up coming back. And so I would go and pick up her medicine from the pharmacy. I would, if she needed anything she needed, because me and her had a good relationship. Anything she needed, if I could do it, I would help out in any way I can. Trips to the hospital. I have a car, so it's like if you need to go to the hospital and I'm off, I'll take you. It's not a problem. And the entire time he was cheating. And I found out 2 months after his mom passed away. I was calling him and he wasn't picking up the phone. I went to the house. He opened the door. We were chopping it up, and his phone was on the table. I took the phone and dipped. Went through the phone, and I saw everything that was going on before, during, and after his mother's illness.
Oh, damn. And guys, moral of the story, yeah, guys that's in the relationship right now, y'all in your little relationship cap, mad comfortable and shit, because she don't go through the phone, it's going to be a time, bro. She going to go through that phone, bro. She can go through that phone. So
when his mom passed away, there was no life insurance. So the family had, funerals are expensive. His family had to figure out how they were going to pay for the funeral. I gave him a few $100s just to, cover the bills. I put that on the light bill, or put that on the gas bill, put that on the phone bill, because funerals are expensive. So y'all are trying to figure out how y'all are going to come up with a couple $1,000s. I got a good job. I don't have a problem put that on the bills to just to help out while everything is going on. When his mother passed, I bought the suit, the belt, the shoes, the shirt, so that he was presentable at his mother's funeral. Because to me, going to a funeral with sneakers on is very ghetto. So, I was supportive, but at the same time, you get to the point where enough is enough. I know some people feel like, oh, you shouldn't go through somebody's phone. If you're not doing anything, what's the problem?
Oh yeah. No, I don't have that. We don't have that. We don't play that in a healthy relationship. I know I need your jack, bro. My shit be on low.
But if you're the thing about it is that phone will tell you who you're really dealing with. That phone will show you who that person is when you're not around. So to me, if you're dealing with somebody, if y'all are in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand what it is where, I don't want you going through my phone. Why? If I'm dealing with somebody, I'll gladly get on the passcode to my phone because I know I'm not doing anything.
Facts.
Go ahead, go through my phone. Can you answer my phone? No, because you don't pay the bill. I don't want you, and they may go through the phone and read messages between me and somebody. They may find out somebody's personal business, you know what I'm saying? But once you see that it's nothing, you're not gonna pay no attention to that. My Instagram or Facebook, you can go through everything. I personally don't care, because if I'm not doing anything, there's nothing for me to hide. And usually, right, if you go through somebody's phone and you see it ain't nothing, you don't feel the need to go through it again. You went through it already, ain't nothing in. So
that's a fact.
This is why I tell people, if you're in a relationship, a lot of you men, go through your girl phone.
I advise that too,
If she's not
especially
doing anything,
nowadays.
it's not gonna. If she's not doing nothing, it's not gonna be a problem.
Right nowadays,
When you
just grab that
when you
joint
get
up.
into a relationship, yeah, when
Uh-huh.
you get into a relationship, when you decide to be in a relationship, you're giving up privacy. I don't understand why y'all be in relationships talking about, I want my privacy. So what you in a relationship for? You don't have the right to tell your man, oh, you can't go through my phone. That's your man. Vice versa. I don't want my girl going through my phone. That's your girl. If there's something in your phone that you don't want her to see, then why don't you just be single?
You're a guy and you make $200,000 a year, and I'm just content with that. Well, women want to see you strive for more, and that's part of hypergamy. I won't sit up here and just act like it's all ambition. Oh, it's just the ambition. No, the bitch wants some money. The bitch want to go and live in a better house. She want to drive a better car. Part of hypergamy is in there. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you guys. It is, right? But most men just get complacent. You have to increase your earning potential. So when you get stagnant, and I'm taking numbers that are not normal, the average guy is not gonna make 100.
Pretty much, guys, you gotta know that when you cash your check, that wasn't the last money being printed, bro. You gotta always be maxing out. All right, you gotta, because you was at this level, so always try to get to the next level. Never stop at the level you bagged her at. Always get to the next level and overstack. Because all you're gonna be doing is increasing your options. When you stop at just her level, guys, then you tell her, all right, this is just where I'm at. I'm settling for chicks her level and under. You know what I mean? If you keep maxing out, then you always got that leverage to where I'm maxed out here, man. I'm maxed out here. You want to play? And you tend to not get more. You tend to get no games being played. Why? Because at any level, at any given time, you could be like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Because you done kept your level. You up there. You at another level now. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Never be afraid to
going.
leave. Never be afraid to. I learned the hard way. You shouldn't be in a relationship and feel stuck. Never be afraid to leave. One thing I notice is, when somebody feels like, oh, he ain't going nowhere, oh, she ain't going nowhere, that's when the disrespect comes. But when they know you have absolutely no problem with cutting them off and being single, they tend to not play with you because they know that you're not to be played with. There's nothing wrong with being single. Some people act like being single is a prison. I know more people who are in relationships that feel like they're in a prison.
There's
a lot of people that are in marriages. Some of you may be married. There's a lot of people in marriages who feel like they're in a prison.
Relationship cat. That's what we call it.
And want to be single, but they just don't have the balls, to leave the situation that they're in for whatever reason. But you should never be when you learn to love yourself and you learn to put yourself first and you learn to elevate your self-esteem. That is when you make the best decisions. The worst decisions that I have ever made were when I had low self-esteem. Once I started to learn to love myself and I started to make decisions, but when I would make the decision, I would think of, is this good for me or not? Oh, it's not good for me? Okay, so I know that I know that this is something that I don't need to be bothered with, or something I don't need to indulge in. If you have low self-esteem, you will make terrible decisions regarding yourself because you don't love yourself.
La, you just touched on exactly what we was talking about all week, girl. Where do you get your information from right now? Where do you get your information from? Like how you said you make decisions now, you ask yourself, but what do you base your information off of? Because a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of men get their relationship advice from their moms.
The Bible.
Thank you.
There are people that I may confide in, or that I might talk to, and they may give me their input, but you got to go to God about everything. You have to go to God about everything, and one thing that I've learned, because I think I've always had discernment, right? But like when people say, oh, they didn't know the type of person that they was dealing with, I don't know how. I can't speak for everybody, but I know for me, anyone that I dealt with, I always saw the red flags. I just chose to ignore them. And if I see a red flag and I choose to ignore it, that's my fault. That's on me. That's not on the person. If a person shows me who they are and I choose to look the other way, it's not their fault that I chose to look the other way. That's on me. So what I did was, when that relationship ended, I was by myself. I've been by myself ever since. And I started to work on my relationship with God. I started to fast. I started to pray. And I started to ask God to strengthen my discernment. So that when I see a red flag, I say, I know it's a red flag. It's not dark pink. It's not purple. It's a red flag. God will show you red flags for a reason. He warns all of us for a reason. You either pay attention or you don't. But when you ask God for discernment, right? When you ask God for discernment, you won't ignore the red flags. You'll see it and you'll know that God is showing you this to protect you from what will come if you ignore it. So.
That's a fact, though, yo, man, yo.
150, 200 grand. I think most women probably wouldn't mind a guy being complacent with that. But the average guy, hardworking guy, is gonna make what, 50, 60, 70 grand a year with a skilled labor? Women want more. If you're making 200 grand, you want to get complacent with that. I think most women, man, pretty much say, okay, that's fine. 200 grand, we could travel, we could pretty much live the way we want to live. But most guys get complacent making 50, 60, 70 grand. Women want to see more. I'm sorry. We're in a day and age now, women want to see more. Okay, you're making 50 now? All right, next year, let's make 60. The year after that, let's make 70.
And I want to be perfectly honest with you guys. He's talking about these modern women. Like a lot of these dating coaches, they're going to have you out here chasing traditional modern women. But he's talking about modern women right here, guys. A virtuous woman is going to be way more content than that. More in her is going to be in your drive. It's not going to be dollar. Don't stop thinking dollar amount. When you hear high value, make yourself high value in terms of mindset. Get a high value, grow a high value mindset, which is confidence, you know what I mean? Abundance. That's what they look for. You know what I mean? That's what they look for. Because I'm telling you, Miss Goodbread, I don't make $100,000 a year. I just don't. And I'm great. We fly, we do everything. And she's not monkey branching.
And I'm gonna be honest, right? I know somebody in the comments is gonna say that I'm lying. I can provide you proof if you want, Mr. Goodbread. The career path that I'm in, I make 6 figures. After taxes, right? Because the more you make, the more tax. A lot of people that are making 6 figures still live paycheck to paycheck. You pay more in taxes. Me, I put a lot of weight in my 401k, company stock, health insurance, life insurance. Like a lot of your money gets allocated in other places. So, and my bills are relatively low. So 6 figures is really, I don't want to say it's not a lot.
It's a nice house. It's rent. Your address, it puts you in a better address, location.
If you are smart with your money, because I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't know how to budget, if you don't know how to save, if you don't know how to spend, you're gonna always be broke. If you can make $250,000, you'll still be broke. And a high value man has nothing to do with money, because shout out to Kevin Samuels, but I think that his definition of a high value man had people focusing on money. The Bible says it is hard for a rich man to enter heaven, and there's a reason for that. A high value man is a man who puts God first, and everything else will fall in place.
That's a fact. And remember, Rich, that verse she just talking about, that go for you materialistic junkies. All that materialistic shit, I don't care how much high price. Oh, I paid $1,000 for this, $2,000 on the coat, $2,000. That shit ain't getting you in the kingdom of God, bro. You're not getting in there.
I buy knockoffs with no shame.
And see,
I make good money. That don't mean I want to spend it.
That's a fact, man. That's a mindset. That's a high value mindset.
Rich people buy knockoffs. Ocho Cinco just said that he was wearing fake jewelry. He saved 80 or 83% of his NFL salary buying fake stuff, because it's just like I'm gonna blow my money and buy things that I don't need to impress people who really don't care about me.
Right. When the people gonna buy the stupid shit anyway. They don't need me to market it for them. They don't need me. They don't need to see me in it. They're gonna buy the stupid shit anyway, because that's the reason why they use the celebrities. Normally they give the celebrities shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got stagnant, and she's like, oh, a woman would date you off potential. Women would look and say, okay, he's only making 40 now. Not all women, you know, some women don't do it, but a lot of women would date you off potential. Okay, he's working on this, he's in school at night, so he's got to earn the potential of a 6-figure brother. But guys just get stagnant. So even if, let me tell you something, even if you are giving a woman space, even if you are not clingy, even if you're doing, providing a cheap experience, if you're a guy that's not increasing your earning potential, she sees this as that's the best we ever gonna do. So if you're a guy that's making 50 grand a year,
yeah,
Kevin Samuels always said high earner is not the same as high value. When Kevin Samuels did speak about a high value man, God was nowhere in the conversation.
That's a fact. And Sugar Bum, that's a suspicious. That question is suspicious. You know what I mean? It sounds like you trying to do the 3LW. You trying to do the 3LW in my chat. Leave the guys alone. Don't do the 3LW. What's her name? Kelsey. Don't be Kelsey, yo. Don't be Kelsey. All right. No golden showers. No golden showers for Sugar Bum, y'all. Y'all be nice. Play nice with Sugar Bum.
You're limited as into what those experiences can be and where you can live and all this other type of stuff. And over time, if you get stagnant like that and you complacent like that, a woman starts to say, man, I still got a vagina. I think I can do better. And so if you don't increase that earning potential, when she do reach out, what I call a filler text, guys, where a woman just reach out and just kind of stick a toe in the water just to see what's going on, you know, what's changed in your life. You know, she just creeping around to see, you know, want to see, you know, what's going on. She ain't really ask you to see or nothing like that. She just kind of want to see what's going on in your life. What's changed? And when she reaches back out and you're the same guy, no attraction, guys. You can't, if you don't think you being stagnant in your career, in your life, will cause a woman to kill attraction, you bugging. You ain't been paying attention these fucking 4-5 years I've been on fucking YouTube. You ain't been paying attention to hypergamy. If you're not constantly striving for more, unless you're somebody who make a very good salary, the attraction will die. Because the one.
That's a fact, guys. Think about it. We're in the era where everything is replaceable, everything is microwavable. Contracts, relationship contracts is only lasting about 2 years. You know what I mean? And that's the only way I made it through, guys. The only way I made it through to be able to stunt the way I stunt, and I try not to flex, is by keeping the track, by always leveling up, always going to the next level. Never, ever did I play like, all right, oh yeah, we've been together this long, I can fall back. We're legendary. We're in the Hall of Fame of couples. Hell no. Is you crazy? Every day I wake up, like if this is the first day I met her, like shit, because you can't get complacent. You can't get stagnant. It's for you. It's for your own good, bro. It's for your own good. Y'all put all of your confidence, all of your self-esteem in your woman as if she gonna hold it for you. Bro, she ain't gonna hold it for you.
Women. Like men will get tattoos for women, men will buy certain type of cars for women. Why? Do it for yourself. A woman could come and go. You could get a great woman, she could drop dead. You should be doing things for you, for your betterment first and foremost. If you're not married, I don't understand why you're going out of your way to try and portray a particular lifestyle for a woman. You should live within your means. Okay, let's talk about it, but that doesn't mean a high value man can be a God-fearing man. I'm not saying that he can't. What I'm saying is I just never heard KS. I didn't really hear him speak too much about a high value man being God. I didn't really hear him speak about a high value man being God-fearing. I more so heard about it from the financial aspect. But let's be clear, a high value man in terms of money is often not God-fearing, which is why the Bible says it's hard for a rich person to get in heaven. There's a reason. The love of money is the root of all evil. A lot of times, right? When people start getting money, once they hit a certain amount, they start to act different. A lot of times when the money starts rolling in, they start feeling like they don't need God, and they make their money their God. But a high value person, this is why you should put God first. If you put God
do you
first
one
in the
better.
money second,
I'm a uncomplicated. I know exactly what you're saying, guys.
Mhm.
Take Jay-Z for example. That's a high value person. He might not get into the gates. I know we love him because when you get to a certain level, you start to make your money off of the back of people, and that's where you fuck up at. You know what I mean? A lot of those people in the elites, and a lot of people, even the ones in this YouTube space, the successful guys that money grab, you know what I mean? They're getting the money off the backs of people, you know what I mean? And that's where they go wrong at. You know what I mean? Now, if they was able to magically generate money without harming or affecting or having any direct effect to people, then they'd be good to go. This is why, and not for nothing, let's say they was doing that, they don't give back. The whole goal would be to give back. You know what I mean? This is why you're going to see the successful people, the real at peace people, not successful. The real people that got peace and fulfillment, they're going to have that peace and fulfillment because they're going to always even out. The amount of money that they would have made to separate themselves from the people, they never separate themselves from the people because they put that money right back into helping the people. And that's why God give them favor and God give them blessings. That's why Mr. Goodbread be here with y'all and never try to play like I'm better than y'all or I'm higher than y'all. You know what I mean? You got to peep it. Peep game. Peep how this shit work. It's really a spiritual game. It's spiritual.
The rich man and the poor man have to do the exact same thing in order to get into heaven. God don't care about your money. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You go a man that's homeless and a man that's a millionaire. They both have to follow God and be obedient in order to get into heaven.
That's a fact.
We all have to follow the same rules. So
it's a fact.
Woman saying to herself, "This is the wing out. It's the best we can do. Olive Garden is the best we can do. We never gonna take no overseas vacation. We ain't gonna live in a bigger house or an apartment. This is where we gonna be at forever." So you have to improve yourself. Most men gain weight in relationships. Most men just stop. Most men, well, I told you guys about the women when I was a trainer, how they always was in it. They always had a trainer when they wanted to take a vacation.
I'm just gonna click random stuff and something I'm sure is gonna come to me because that's what I love about this kid.
A reunion or something was coming up, or they were single, right? Something like that, right? That's the only time I seen like somebody getting married, a vacation, or they were single. Well, with men, you can always tell when a man is goddamn either single or at the very beginning stages of a relationship. Because I had so many guys, as soon as they got a girlfriend or something like that, them damn gyms, them days start getting goddamn lax. They still come, but they was coming 3 times a week. Now I'm lucky to get them in on 1. So most men gain weight. You guys got to understand, women is not fixated on looks as much as us, but they still matter. Women are not fixated on looks as much as us. But if you don't think that when you met that girl, you was 13% body fat, and now it's a year later, now you 18-20% body fat. If you don't think that fucking matter, you bugging. See, what men think is, well, she loved me, so that don't matter. It does matter. When you was goddamn single, you watched what you ate, your abs in the gym, and now you got a girlfriend, you eating pizza every goddamn night because you think, now I got my girl, it don't matter. Women don't care about looks like that. I got a nice job. Oh yes, hell, it does matter. So if you ain't lost that fucking 20 or 30 pounds that you put on during that relationship and increase your earning potential, there's no chance nothing can happen, guys. Most men lose sexual market value in relationships. Guys, you have to be trying to increase it. You have to stay hungry and not get lazy. And last, guys, a woman does not want to come before your purpose. I don't give a fuck what she says out her mouth. A woman gonna always complain, oh, you work too much. Women are notorious for needing turmoil. Why do women like bad boys? They provide protection and turmoil. That's what they do. If you're not providing turmoil, a woman has to be complaining that she doesn't see you enough. And I'm not saying she's gonna complain every other fucking day, but periodically, guys, periodically. But okay, if you think I'm lying, any of my guys on here that have a steady girl in their rotation that they see once or twice a week, tell me don't every now and then, periodically, she complain that she don't see you enough.
Yo, I got a girl every day, Miss Goodbread, and she complained that we don't spend enough time together, guys. Do y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? Word up. I set the shit up to where she worked with me now. You know what I mean? It still wasn't good. But if I give her hold on. If I give her the keys to this, drink, guess what we gonna sit here and do? We gonna sit here and look at each other. She ain't even gonna know what to do. It's female nature. They just like to create turmoil, bro. When the waters is smooth, they will throw a pebble in that motherfucker for no reason. Go ahead, La.
That's not a good thing though. Like if you are dealing with a woman, not you, but like in general, if you're dealing with a woman who still wants bad boys, she's an idiot. Why you want to be with somebody who treats you like trash? Why would you want to be with somebody who puts you through turmoil? Why would you want to be with somebody who makes you cry? You need to be a woman.
Women create this for themselves though, La. Women create that turmoil in their head when they start, he don't love me or he's doing something. Women can have a whole good man and will throw that man away with the stupid shit that he's talking about right now, with the creating turmoil, with the he don't spend enough time.
Some women will have a good man and go cheat on him with a piece of trash. Because that's an immature woman.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of them is like that. They pumping them out.
A good man or a good woman is hard to find.
It's very hard. It's rare. And who can find?
If you get one and you mess it up, you need to get a gold medal in the Special Olympics.
That's a fact. But you know how God is. Some people, it's in their plan to just like everybody got their own desk. Like God got it to where everybody got this is like some people you see them niggas forever get a good job. Like damn, the nigga get a job and quit. Get a job and quit. Get a job and quit.
Get fired, get a new job. Mm-hmm.
Right. Then you got some niggas that stay with a good lawyer, a good judge. Like this motherfucker stay getting in trouble and come right home. Then you got others that try that shit and it don't work out.
But eventually, I feel like that luck is gonna run out. I feel like people like that, God is giving them chance after chance after chance after chance to get it together. But eventually, your luck is gonna run out. So your luck will run out.
I can see that.
Tell me I'm lying. That's what she needs. Because if you gave it to her, she'll lose attraction. Women need that. Now, if you're somebody seeing her twice a month, that's totally different. That's ridiculous. I'm talking about you got to feed her just enough. And what I found out to be a perfect balance for that is twice a week. A Monday and a Thursday, or Tuesday and a Friday, or a Wednesday and a Saturday, or, whatever. 2 days a week and try to put 2 or 3 days in between them. Preferably 3 if you can. That's what I've seen. That's long enough for her to miss you, but not long enough to where she just starts to disvalue the relationship like she ain't seeing you enough. So never put a woman before your purpose. Every man does it. Every man gets a hot chick. The next thing you know, the purpose starts to come down here, and the amount he sees her goes up here.
And that's a fact. And that's how so many rappers so many musicians put their equipment. You know what I mean? They got their little kiosk in the closet, the microphone in the closet. You know what I mean? They had all the drive in the world, all the potential in the world, and got with a chick, an immature, raggedy chick, and this what happened.
Raggedy.
Got to provide that
raggedy.
Oh my gosh.
Turmoil.
Yo, real quick.
Okay, guys.
Some of y'all, the type of women that y'all fall for, right? The type of women that will have y'all going crazy, be basic. So the chick be average at best. And I'd be like, why is he up in the clouds over a shorty whose teeth is crazy? Her teeth is crazy. Like, teeth, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Some of beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I guess. Some of you niggas need to get your eyes checked out.
It's all about the butt nowadays, B. Niggas is all programmed to the BBL, man. It's the BBL.
They look I've never seen a good one. They look terrible.
It's the BBL. Kyle, what's going on, my G? Oh, man. This been a good show, man. I dropped the link. If y'all got any questions for me or La, y'all can ask questions. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be on too long, but I did drop the link. If y'all want to join and talk about a time when y'all guys, you know what I mean, had to leave a relationship or left a relationship and she wants you back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're married, right? Because we had this comment. If you're married, you're bound. All that divorce and remarriage, biblically.
You got any advice? La, you got any advice for the women that love simps?
If you love simps, I wouldn't recommend you get married, because if he's a simp and you marry him, he's not capable of leading you. He doesn't. Simps don't have no leadership qualities. So I feel like if a woman likes a simp, if those are the men that she purposely goes for, it's because she knows she can get a lot out of them. She can use them. She can manipulate them. She can use them. But she's going to cheat on you with a man that ain't going to tolerate none of that. A simp, you will be a beta male provider. You'll be somebody that she's with because you provide, but she doesn't respect you. She's going to go and simps, these are what happens, in my opinion. You get used, you get dumped, or you get left. You get dumped or you get cheated on. So you get used, you get cheated on, or you get dumped. If she can't take you being weak and overly emotional all the time, she's gonna leave you. If she respects you, she'll leave you rather than cheat. But most women, she gonna cheat on you with
What does that say about the female mentally? What does that speak for the female on the mental aspect? Like,
well, anybody who uses anybody is not a good person. You shouldn't use anybody. You shouldn't. But there are women who specifically seek out weak men. And there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about it, about a woman who finds a man who is young and void of understanding. Like, she knows he's slow. Like, she knows he's stupid. And that's exactly what she wants. I don't know the scripture, but Gino did a sermon, and he was speaking about it. And
gifts. He's talking about gifts. When you accept gifts.
Yeah, yes. You know you don't want him, right? But you accept gifts from him, and you spend time with him. You're giving him mixed signals. If you know you don't like him, keep it above. You know what I'm saying? But do not ever allow, and I'm saying this from experience, you have to, this is why discernment is so important. Everybody don't deserve help. You can't help everybody. You can't. I've done it and got used. I've done it. Put food in people's refrigerator, gas in their car. I helped somebody get a job. And some people, they don't, when you give them a helping hand, they bite it. It's good to help people. However, once that person shows you that they are ungrateful and they don't appreciate the help that you gave them, cut it off. Because if you don't put your foot down, they're gonna just continue to take, and they will never give any. They'll never pour into you the way you're pouring into them. So I've been there. I've been used before. So don't allow nobody to use you. Just don't allow nobody to play with you. Period. Once a person shows you that they don't respect you, keep it pushing.
And that's a whole fact, guys. That's a whole figgity. So we're going to go on and wrap this show on up, guys, man. Thank y'all for coming out live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining the panel tonight. You already know. Guys, y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, y'all. We do it for the culture.
How long y'all been together?
Shit, just a couple of months. It ain't been long.
So is the trust there?
Shit. I ass don't trust the fuck out of me for nothing. Look, I trust her, but she don't trust shit about me.
It's because I'm Colombian. It's because I'm Colombian.
So would y'all be down? Would y'all be down to switch phones for 30 seconds each?
No.
You go through her phone and she go through yours. For
Nah,
30 seconds.
I catch everything she got. Like, look. I catch her on a daily basis.
So you're not down to switch phones?
Look,
Why not?
She can take mine, but she ain't gonna.
Why don't you want to switch phones?
Because
what?
we have
Because
to
she got
trust.
them hoes. Look, she got a roster.
No, we have to trust each other.
You got a roster?
No.
Bro, she got a fucking roster, bro. Look, that's the consequence of having a fine ass girl. Is that they got a fucking roster and she thinks she don't know, like I don't know. Like I know.
So you down to give her your phone?
Yeah, she get my shit.
But you won't give him yours?
Hell no.
Oh man.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. You pay the price. You pay the price when you got a fine ass hoe.